Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a soulmate reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, we're going to take a look at who is your soulmate, where they are right now, how you'll meet, when you'll meet, your first impressions of them, their personality, and the outcome of this connection. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Virgo, let's see who is your soulmate. All right, we see the Three of Swords. Okay, so I'm actually reading this as someone who's a heartbreaker here, all right? Now, where they are right now, we see the Eight of Wands, so they could be at a distance from you, Virgo. How you're going to meet, we see the Justice card, okay? So there could be something legal that brings you two together. There could be some sort of third party that brings you two together. So you could be set up by friends, or you're a friend of a friend or something like that. When you'll meet, we see the Six of Wands. Okay, so you might meet this person, it could be, 6 weeks, within 6 weeks or 6 months. It could be now during Leo season as well. We'll see. You might meet this person at some sort of sporting event as well. All right. Your first impression of them, Virgo, is the Two of Swords. So you might feel like this person holds back a little bit. Their personality, Virgo, is the Ace of Pentacles. So you see this person as solid, stable, secure. You're going to, you see this person as somebody who, is focused on their stability and their security. And the future outcome of this connection, we see the Page of Wands. So definitely taking a risk or taking a leap of faith here. Something fun, passionate, sexy. And we see the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. So it's also going to be a connection that really does transform your life here, Virgo, and theirs. I also think it's going to be quite an unexpected connection here. So your soulmate is showing up as the Three of Swords, a heartbreaker. Of course, this person could also be involved in a third party situation, or there could be, there might just be third party that brings you two together. All right, we see the Queen of Wands. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Again, this is somebody who does get a lot of attention. This is somebody who's a powerful manifester. I feel they're really successful, sexy, and attractive. And we see the Four of Cups. Yeah, so I do feel like this person is very social. I feel like they're very emotionally open. So I do feel like even though your first impression is that they might hold back, I do feel like this is somebody who likes to be around people, enjoys, social interactions, engagements, parties. And they are quite open and, like I said, get a lot of attention, easy to get close to. But again, you might feel like they still kind of hold back. That person who's like really social, but like there's something else there. Like they're nice, they're gregarious, they're open. But then there's like something there beneath the surface where they kind of hold back parts of their personality. Where they are right now, the Eight of Wands, this person might be at a distance from you, Virgo. We see the Seven of Wands. Some of you, this person might actually be like on some sort of retreat or on some sort of spiritual journey. Again, maybe they're like backpacking across Southeast Asia, or they're doing some sort of spiritual work. But it does feel like they're at a distance from you at this point in time, and they're very focused on their up-leveling, their spirituality, their health, their wellness. And we see the Devil energy, Capricorn. So some of you, I don't think that they're in a karmic situation, although it is possible with the Three of Swords. But I feel like this person right now is working really hard towards certain goals, financial, physical, spiritual. And they might not even be really looking. You might meet this person when they come back, or when they're like new to your area, and it does feel like you might be set up, or you might meet this person through some sort of third party. I mean, obviously that could be a matchmaker, it could be like dating apps or something, but I feel it's more so like through friends. All right, how you meet, that's, I was saying that earlier, through friends or through some sort of third party. There could also be something legal that brings you two together. Yeah, we see the Ace of Cups. I kind of feel like you're, if this is like you being set up by friends, I kind of think you're expecting like this to not work out, or this is just going to be another dud, or, you know, there's no way this is going to work out, like a blind date or something. Yeah, and the Eight of Wands, like I feel like you're going to meet this person, you're going to be set up, but your expectations are like lower than low, right? That's kind of the energy I'm getting. The Six of Wands, there might be some sort of sporting event that brings you two together, or maybe, you know, hey, we're all going to the basketball game, you know, we're going to see the Lakers or something like that. Of course, I don't know when basketball season is, but it doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing that basketball energy. You may meet within 6 weeks or 6 months. This is also a Leo card, so it could be now. And speaking of Leo, we see the Strength card. So there's maybe, you know, that you're starting to hear about this person, or maybe you meet them during Leo season. All right, and we see the Queen of Pentacles. But I kind of feel like when you meet, one of you isn't going to be feeling like the best version of yourself. Okay, so that could be this person, although I do think they're doing a lot of work on themselves, but you might kind of meet this person when you're not feeling your personal best, Virgo. And maybe that's kind of why I'm getting like a little bit of that like negativity, like, yeah, I don't want to be set up with anyone, or this is going to be a dud, or they're not going to like me, or I'm not really looking kind of energy, but I do think they're going to really surprise you. Your first impression of this person is the Two of Swords, so you might feel like this person really holds back, but you might also feel like this person mirrors you in a lot of ways. We see the Three of Swords, so your person is showing up as the Three of Swords. You see them as the Three of Swords. You see this person as a heartbreaker. But there's something here about them being like a little bit detached. Yeah, and for some of you, you might feel like, I don't know, you might question whether or not they're actually single, or if they have other options. You might even your first impression might be that this person's going to break your heart. Okay, or that they're not going to be loyal for some reason. I don't know if that's just because they're like a bit of a heartbreaker and then that Queen of Wands energy. Their personality, though, is the Ace of Pentacles, somebody who's solid, somebody who's secure, stable, somebody who sees the potential in everything. We see the World card. This is somebody who's really successful. This is somebody who has follow through. And this person is somebody who doesn't juggle. This is somebody who's decisive. So I think that's going to really surprise you. And again, there's something about them that you're not going to really initially trust, Virgo. But it's like this person is actually quite the opposite. I also think they're very worldly. They're very cultured. And with the Page of Wands, the future outcome is like taking a risk, seeing where this goes, this being sexy and passionate. Temperance energy, you two might rush things a little bit. You might feel a little bit overwhelmed with this connection. But with the Seven of Swords energy, in reverse, I just feel like your first impressions are not going to line up with who they really are. I think you're going to be really surprised by this connection. But we do see the Eight of Swords, and I feel like some of my Virgos, like, you might just be a little bit pessimistic about this person. I don't know if it's because of the way they look, or because of your first impressions, or what you've heard about them, or because you're not feeling your personal best when you meet this person. But I do get like a little bit of pessimism there on your end, more so than on theirs. So what is the soulmate going to teach my Virgos? Courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. Wow. So yeah, like this person is going to teach you to really trust your heart and to be courageous and to take that leap of faith, even if things feel like a little bit overwhelming here. Wow, Virgo. All right. What else do my Virgos need to know about this soulmate, please? What else do my Virgos need to know about this soulmate? They could be a Capricorn, okay, or have Capricorn placements. Their work and stability are high priority. They are reliable despite you kind of feeling they might not be. Ooh, strong earth energy. So they could have Capricorn or Taurus in their chart, or just embody this energy. They're stable, they enjoy aesthetics and comfort as they're ruled by Venus. They're loyal, they're kind, they can also be stubborn. And we see Cancerian energy. So ruled by water, the sensitive sign is represented by the crab, whose protective shell shields them from overexposure. Okay, and Cancers are also very loving and very nurturing, very creative, if I may say so myself. All right, and we see that this is your twin soul, Virgo, so they mirror you, and that's going to be your first impression. So this connection intends for you both to balance your feminine and masculine energies and to help evolve your soul. All right, what else do my Virgos need to know about this soulmate, please? What else do my Virgos need to know about this soulmate, please? Okay, they want to send you a message. So maybe some of you, you're going to be set up with by friends, and it might be like on an online thing because they might be at a distance from you. Your paths will cross during the next air sign season. So that is Libra season. So you might start chatting to them before that. And this person may have dreams about you. They might tell you those dreams, or they might, you might experience deja vu with them, or vice versa, which usually is an indication that you've spent time with them in a previous lifetime or in a different dimension, Virgo. All right, let's see what else you need to know. Some of you, this person might be stocky. Okay, not for all of you. These really, really specific physical messages and details are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. They may have blue, green, or gray colored eyes, or like honey colored eyes. And this person is radiant, they're fun, they're energetic. I don't doubt that because they are showing up as the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands. All right, and let's see if we can get any more timing, even though we did get for a lot of you, it could be it could be now in Leo season. It could also be, between now and Libra season, September, October. Any other important dates or times here for my Virgos? Try again a little later, okay? You will have to wait a little longer, okay, Virgo. And May. So again, if they are Taurus, maybe they're a May Taurus. Maybe you met this person briefly or talked to them in May and they're coming back around. Just trust your intuition. I am reading for a lot of you. Anything else my Virgos need to know here about this connection? Let go of control issues. Ooh, Virgos, and I say we because yours truly is a Virgo rising, but allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't try to control the outcome. Go with the flow. We see unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, okay? And we see codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So some of my Virgos, if you don't go with the flow, this could end up in an unrequited love situation. I don't think that's going to be true for all of you, okay? But I do feel like it is important to, just go with the flow. Don't try to control the outcome. Spirit is saying that you are manifesting this connection, and this connection, remember, is here to teach you to have that courageous heart, to take risks. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you two together. All right, Virgos, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.